He stays in his office for hours on end, and I don't know what he's doing. I did not cheat. He accused me this morning, saying he'd done the test after realizing that our daughter's brown eyes wouldn't naturally come from us, as we both have beautiful baby blue eyes, and that he wanted me to get out of the house. I didn't leave, so he locked me out of our bedroom and now I'm in my daughter's room. This is terrifying. What should I do? Has anyone else been through anything similar? I want to keep my family together at all costs, so the paternity test must have been faulty, right? Update 1. I just had a conversation with my husband. He's out of his room now, and we discussed some things. I told him again that I would never cheat and started talking about a list I made of tests I want done, but he told me that he didn't want to hear it right now. We're going to have a longer conversation tomorrow, and he said that he still loves our daughter, and he won't try to keep me out of the house or our room for now. I asked him to hug me and he did. I'm scared that I won't be able to convince him. I just want our family to go back to normal. How can I be a good wife and support his needs while proving my innocence? Update 2. I ended up making a list of plans and tests I wanted to get done. My husband was understandably distrustful of me for a while, but he apologized for the way he acted. I didn't need him to, but he did, and said that he wouldn't try to kick me out of our home. He did say, though, that if every test came back and I cheated, then he was going to go scorched earth. We did a few tests. Blood paternity tests for him and me, and our daughter, and we had an appointment with a chimerism specialist coming up, but that got cancelled because, well, my daughter is not biologically mine either. I don't know how this happened, but a police officer came to our house and took our statements, and we're suing the hospital where I gave birth. I don't know what happened to my baby, and that is terrifying. I have my husband back, but my whole world was still upended, and I just wish he'd never taken that stupid test. I've been sleeping in my daughter's room, and I'm so afraid that she's going to be taken away from me, but at the same time I want to know where my biological daughter is, and if she's okay. I pray to God she's okay. My daughter still doesn't know the details, and we've been trying to keep this quiet. The last thing we need is a big scandal. I don't want people who know us to look at her differently. She deserves better than that. She's such a good kid, and she's not some spectacle to be gawked at. If we can find her birth family, I have no idea what we'll do. I guess the best case scenario would be to get a bigger house and all live together, but I don't know if we can afford that, or if they go for that, or even if we'll be able to locate them, or if I'm just crazy. This whole situation is crazy. I don't know anyone else who's been in a situation like this. I mean, are there support groups for parents of kids who got mixed up? I googled and nothing came up. Has anyone heard of anything like this happening before? Surely it has. How do we tell our daughter? I mean, we can't tell her now. She'll tell the kids at school and then it'll be everywhere, but we have to say something. Update 3. We found our biological daughter. She was in foster care. I don't think it's going to surprise a ton of people that the hospital we had her at wasn't in the best area, and she was taken home by a family who ended up under investigation, and apparently, when she was proven not their biological child, she was taken by the state. I feel terrible for that family, but at the same time, so grateful to have found her safe and alive. We've started the adoption process immediately, and well, we have some pretty significant resources now. After seeking legal advice, we sued and got a settlement. I wouldn't say the settlement money makes up for what we went through, exactly, but it's close to $2 million. Our lawyer said we could have gotten more in court, but honestly, the hospital wanted to end this fast and quietly, and so did we. We explained to our daughter that her sister is going to be coming to stay with us, and that we still love her very much. She seems ecstatic at the idea. Here's hoping it works out in actuality. We're planning to move away from our town in a few months. We've found a wonderful place in a good school district a few states away, and it has plenty of room for our family to grow. I don't know what we're going to do about the other family. My biological daughter doesn't seem to remember them very much, and I don't really want to involve them if I don't have to, but I know it's probably morally wrong not to let them know what happened. I mean, that poor mother must not have any idea what happened. I can only imagine how horrible that would be. For now though, I'm focusing on my daughters, and hoping to plan a beautiful life. Finally, my husband. I love him more than anything in the world, and he loves me. We've been through hell and bacon and come out the other side, and we are not interested in breaking up, or ending the relationship, or anything like that. He promised that he's going to trust me from now on, because as it happens, our child being switched at birth is more likely than me cheating on him. I love him so much. We're going to be okay.